You know what? Intros are overrated.
Basically, I haven't been on good terms with Sen for quite a while. However, in recent times, Sen has kind of got back into my good book.
Now, I could make a video stating how I feel betrayed and all that sentimental shit, how this is going to affect my mental well-being or something, and, make repeated tweets about how I'm getting off the internet, but then, just tweet again and again and again. I could do all that, but this isn't an art channel, and I'm not a fruit. I only hand out fruit.
And those fruits are filled with salt.
So instead, what I'm gonna do is gonna respond to this video. It's 17 minutes long. This is another fucking hit piece for a content creator that apparently is not that big of a deal, but in total, the hit pieces have been around 57 minutes or around an hour. If you take into account Flat Nose's videos and now this Twink's videos. It's quite a lot of time to put into somebody you don't sweat. But, fine, you want the response? Okay.
Okay. What's your point?
I'll give you the response, and only because it's so funny that I caught you being such a weaselly little snake from the get-go.
Let's see if you prove that.
Up to this point, I was on relatively decent terms with Sen, although he did re-upload one of my videos without any consent, without any credit, and it was like 7 minutes of my video with 30 seconds of its own input.
I mean, I knew you were a furry, but I didn't know you were a reptile. That's just wild. So Harley, from our past interaction, that one time you false striked me because you said that you believed it infringed your rights, even though it quite literally did not?
Yes, it did. You played 5 minutes of his video without editing anything out.
So you're probably wondering what I'm referring to. Alright, well, I have a history where I first met Harley. He copyright struck one of my meme compilations of sort. It was a compilation. He claimed that I had 1 minute of his footage unedited, like an archive channel.
But you're not an archive channel.
But it wasn't even an archive. So what does Harley do? Well, in the beginning of his masterpiece, he starts off at the 50-second mark by saying that I re-uploaded 7 minutes worth of his content.
Without any consent, without any credit, and it was like 7 minutes of my video with 30 seconds of its own input.
Now, I don't know why he didn't show the live stream we were in where I confronted him about this.
While Harley did get the link thrown, which is a mistake, your whole video was just his content and some other people's content, with no changes whatsoever, which you refer to as a compilation. However, compilations don't fall under fair use.
He referenced it, and Harley said that he owned me and that he made me bow down or something. Spoiler alert, that didn't happen. But I guess I should have known that he wasn't going to tell the truth when he literally stated that I re-uploaded 7 minutes worth of his content. And let me just show you, from the horse's or from the furry's mouth himself, how long the actual runtime of the upload was, because my video compilation wasn't even 3 minutes, if I remember correctly.
As you can see here, the reason I strike the content where I strike the video was from 57 seconds to 2:05, which is when my content appears, and then it appears from my source video I showed when it appears there.
Yeah, about a minute, give or take. But here's the worst part about it. Harley's going to admit right now that that entire minute wasn't even his entire content.
So when I was saying, like, you re-uploaded my video, what my intent was, well, it was more broad. It was you re-uploaded videos, as in, like, you re-uploaded, Ghost was in there, and, Stampai.
Stampai, right. Question. Did Stampai and Griever go directly to you and say, please...
Griever did.
Okay.
Well, Griever didn't tell me to take it down, but Griever brought it to my attention, and they said that it was something that they thought was important to pay attention to because they believed it wasn't fair use either.
Because as I stated, it was a freaking compilation. It had 2 other creators and a bunch of other shit that I got off 4chan or something. Dancing Yoshi and some frog thing that had Leafy's music. So unfortunately, this just proves that once again the copyright strike system is very, very easy to abuse.
You know what I said last time. Now imagine that I said it again.
You say that I'm not addressing Kai, your flat-nosed god.
Sen's responses to Kai are the funniest part of this whole situation. Sen made, in his recent video, 4 minutes of content, of which he addresses Kai's video for 30 seconds in the intro. He doesn't discuss any of the allegations Kai makes, and instead he just highlights how Kai's video is 20 minutes long as a gotcha moment, where he's like, look, ha ha ha, this guy made 20 minutes of content discussing how creepy I am, but I'm not going to address the creepy things I've done because I don't want people to give me backlash for it.
Yes, because he made 2 20-minute videos on me.
Okay, so?
Citing people that are doxers, liars, and photoshoppers as his source.
Happy birthday. This video idea was not mine, however, I worked very hard on it, so you're welcome.
Such a great source, Kai. I'm really impressed.
That clip you just played proved literally nothing.
Look, I don't spend the majority of my time on social media, so unfortunately I don't have the time to take in 40 minutes of slander.
Then why did you make a response, if you're not going to address anything?
And counter everything, because here's another thing. I don't need to prove shit to you guys. Like, I don't understand. You think the internet reputation that I have means much to me? You're fucking crazy, dude. And we all know that whatever the fucking internet wants to believe, the internet wants to believe. Even if I completely disprove all the bullshit that you and Kai have been saying about me with fucking lollies or whatever the fuck, nobody is gonna fucking care.
I think my artificial brain is leaking out of my ear.
Like, are you really that, I know you're confused about who you are in general.
Okay, transphobe.
But does that translate to you just being brain dead as well? Like, are we really gonna pretend like people are gonna care if I disprove anything? It's a waste of fucking time. And again, I don't need to prove my innocence to people like you. What the fuck?
You know, I think this is the easiest video I ever made a response to. I don't even have to say anything, I'll just have to play his video.
No! That's how people let themselves be canceled like Creepshow are. Creepshow, realistically, all she had to do is say fuck you, continue to make content, and she would have been fine. These celebs only get canceled if they're allowed themselves to be canceled. And it was people like the left and the art community, just people like Harley in general, that perfectly embody the type of cancel culture that happens. Fuck, in Harley's own video about me, he advocates for deplatforming me or some shit.
This type of attitude when covering serious allegations is simply unacceptable in commentary, and most of the time highlights a content creator that does not deserve the platform they have.
This kid is not well in multiple reasons, but again, I'm not going to touch on those. I'm not going to go ahead and go into the deep depths of Harley's corrupted little mind.
Yeah, because if you did, you would have to prove something. Or make a point, which you seem to be allergic to doing.
But I will do my second point that I want to address.
All I can say is, it's about time.
And him taking such, like, an angry tone about how I'm handling serious allegation cases or something like that.
In some of them, like his Cosmodor video, he went into that video discussing a predator allegation without doing any research at all, and without even knowing the person he was talking about or doing any research on them, simply to milk the topic for drama, which he says himself in the introduction.
He was referencing the Cosmodor thing, which is really bizarre to me, given that I just parroted the same bullshit the entire art community was parroting, including Harley. So I'm not sure if he's trying to tell me that he was just saying bullshit and that he didn't do his research, because otherwise, or maybe he didn't watch my videos. The point of the matter is this makes no fucking sense. If I'm just parroting what the fuck you guys are saying, you're just saying that your shit is trash. I'm sorry, but what are you trying to say? I get the propaganda tactic, but like, it's stupid. Your entire video was pretty incoherent, and coming from me, that's saying a lot, dude. I think this meme accurately depicts the rest of your video and how stupid you sound. You sound so incoherent and stupid throughout your video. You know, not only the fact that you sounded terrified while making it and looked like you were having a panic attack. The video was kind of funny, at least, because I've never seen more bullshit in my life.
You should probably start watching back your own videos, mate.
The way he was talking throughout the whole thing and trying to keep a straight face while all the fucking diarrhea of lies spewed out of his stupid mouth was fucking insane. Like, you need a little more practice, dude.
Are you sure you're not talking about yourself here? Anyways, I'm ending it here. I hope you all have a nice day. And don't be a bully. Also, Antunes. Hey, the person that's been trying to smear Harley for months. Because he called you out for being a terrible person. Hi. Keep leaving comments on videos hating him. You're a fucking loser.